What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's 6 video. Now, in the last video, we unlocked Funtime Chica, and in today's video, we're going to be going over the 4 death screens that I found, and basically, we're going to be discussing them, and the last one in particular is absolutely insane, so you guys definitely want to stay tuned for that. But, of course, if you guys want to see more Five Nights at Freddy's 6 content, don't forget to drop a like on the video down below, drop a comment saying secret, and be subscribed to the channel for more Five Nights at Freddy's 6 content, because there's going to be a lot more to come. Now, let's go ahead and get into these 4 death screens. Now, in terms of what I know, I think there's only 4 of these in total, but if there is like more that are found after this, I'm gonna link them in the description. But so far, these are the 4 that I know for sure as a fact exist, because obviously I have them. So let's go ahead and discuss them though. So for the first one, we actually discussed the one a few days ago. It's Lefty. Now, as you guys know, Lefty is the puppet. It's this whole crazy thing going on right now, but we're not here to discuss that. Let's just discuss the actual image. So in the background, once again, I discussed this in the video, but you've got these weird, like, you got a weird puppet master guy. You've got this weird clown who we're seeing a lot in this game. It's strange because, like, throughout this entire game, you're seeing all these, like, weird, like, drawings of, you know, clowns, weird animatronic interpretations or animatronics themselves, and weird, like, people, like the puppet guy back there. I don't know what he's hinting at. I don't know what that's from. We never really got any kind of explanation. So, I mean, either he's hinting at maybe a spin-off game, or maybe he's hinting at, like, his new IP, and it's gonna have to do with clowns. I have no idea, but it looks really, really cool. So, I want to see more of that clown, whatever that thing is. It just looks awesome. But besides that, like I said, we already discussed that more in detail on the other videos. So if you guys want to watch that, go ahead and watch that. But of course, you have some paragraphs in the background on some papers. Probably nothing really too important. You can't really see what they say. And of course, you got a picture of the puppet on the wall back there. Obviously, Lefty is the puppet, so yeah, it all kind of makes sense. And yeah, that's about it for that death screen animation. I mean, or death screen picture, I should say. There's really not much to it. It's just, well, I mean, there's a lot to it when you know the puppet's inside of him, but still, that's about it for that one. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which shows Scrapped Baby, Circus Baby, Freak Show Baby, whatever you want to call her. She is here. She's sitting on the floor, and she's super beat up. Obviously, it makes sense. That's how she looks in game. There's not really much to say about her herself. I don't really think anything has been found that's really too strange about her, really. Once again, this is just a death screen, you know, picture, so I'm sure you probably get this if you die to her while salvaging her. Now, a few things to point out. Once again, in the background, you can see somebody pretty special, and it's the wolf animatronic. It's the wolf from the Twisted Ones. How crazy is that? Why is he in this? that kind of shows that the 2 universes are connected. I mean, Scott always said, oh, you know, the books are separate from the games, but showing this in the background, I feel like it kind of lets us know that they're connected. So, are the Twisted animatronics in this universe? Are we going to be getting a Twisted animatronic game, or is this the final one? I mean, that's the thing about Scott, though. Like, I think we've all seen the ending at this point. I'm not going to spoil anything too major, but, you know, we know that this is probably the last Five Nights at Freddy's game, but he's confusing me because he has the wolf in the background. He has this weird clown animatronic, these weird drawings in the background. It seems like he's almost hinting at something different. Like, I don't know, maybe a Twisted animatronic game or a new IP with some sort of a clown. It's confusing me. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the backstory that we haven't learned just yet. But talking about the clown, as you guys can see right beside the wolf picture there, you have the clown once again. It says, I think it says insanity, and it says, you know, just the clown laughing. And what does that say? Don't weigh. I don't know what that says. If you guys know what it says on that picture right there, let me know, because I don't know. It seems like it probably says something interesting. But once again, you got the clown just kind of dancing there. Pretty freaking freaky, along with Baby on the floor. So that's it for that image. Now, on to the next one, the second to last image. This one's pretty cool because you have the new version of Springtrap. Now, when I first initially ran into him, I was like, okay, why does Springtrap look like that? He looks different. He sounded the same, but he looked like smaller almost. He almost looked like Plush Trap, which is a little strange. But apparently, Scott just kind of like remodeled him. At least that's what people are thinking. But once again, he's right here in the back alley, just kind of chilling there. You can obviously see some body parts in him. It's pretty freaky looking and honestly pretty cool, but I'm sure he's not actually dead. He's probably just chilling back there. Now, in terms of the posters on the back, you can see it says Spookfest. Join the Spookfest party of the year. And it looks like it says something now. Cheer now? In the bottom right of the picture. I'm not sure what that is or what that means, but it looks like they're having some sort of like a Spookfest. some sort of like celebration. I mean, that kind of, it seems like that's what they're all hinting at. These posters in the background, like some sort of a, it's obviously Halloween, and there's like a circus in town and some sort of spook fest. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, another thing I just realized is the poster beside that one, it says one night at something. One night at, I wonder what that is. It said, like, I can read one night for sure, but I don't know if you guys are able to read that. But on the rightmost word on that poster with like the two lions on it, I don't know what that says. I'm curious if, I don't know, maybe there's no way that's hinting at another game, but maybe that's like supposed to be an Easter egg at like maybe a fan game or something. I'm wondering what that says, but I don't know, one night at something. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Now, in terms of everything else in the background, I think that's about it. I mean, we have some more, you know, text on the back and some paper, but nothing that's really legible. You can't, or, you know, you can't really read any of it. But yeah, you just kind of have Springtrap just kind of chilling there, you know, relaxing in the dumpster in the back alley. Why not? Now on to the last one, and by far the most exciting one. This one is absolutely insane. I hope you guys are ready to see it, because it's gonna blow your mind. Now, as you guys know, there's a Funtime Freddy animatronic in the game. It turns out he's actually called Molten Freddy, and well, he has a few other secrets you know, just inside of him. So here's the image. As you guys can see, Molten Freddy is Ennard. What? What? Just what? What the heck is that? Why is he Ennard? That's crazy. So, I mean, at first glance, it just looks like Molten Freddy's head is like, you know, on top of a pile of trash. That's about it. But when you actually zoom in and you take a look, you will see that that is Ennard. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 eyeballs in it. I don't remember the animatronic eye colors, so I would say, you know, oh, that's baby, that's blower, that's blah, 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 you know, whatever. But I don't remember their eye colors. So, I mean, it has 4 animatronic eye colors in it. You can see what color they are for 3 of the eyes. So the one on the right is purple, and then there's yellow, and it looks like blue. Now, the one underneath him, you can't tell the eye color of it. So I'm wondering what that could be. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's strange, but it's definitely Ennard, you know, because he's the only one that has like all of the animatronics inside of him, the eyeballs inside of him, and that weird spaghetti look to him. So that's pretty crazy, though. It would have been like insane if we were just like playing on like the final night, and then Ennard just shows up as Molten Freddy, and he just, like, I don't know, he comes out of both vents, like his arms like wrap around through the vents, and he comes out of both sides of the vent or something like that. I don't know. It would have been crazy if Scott would have done that. Obviously, he didn't, but I mean, it's cool to even see him in the game. I would have thought that it would have had a bigger impact in the game. Like, I would have thought we would have seen him a lot more, but I guess it makes sense, you know, to at least have him as a death screen here. Now, you can't see any posters or anything like that. Obviously, it's pointed down, like he's looking up at us for some reason, which is pretty creepy. I don't know how that would have happened, though, because I think these are all death screens after you're trying to salvage. So maybe if you're trying to salvage Molten Freddy, this would happen. I don't know, though. That seems weird to me. Like, unless you throw him out and he just becomes this giant thing here. I mean, it seems kind of strange. Let me know what your thoughts on this are in the comment section down below. But yeah, I mean, that was the craziest part of all of these death screens. The fact that Ennard is in one of them. That's mind-boggling. Now, as I told you guys in the last video, all of the game files are currently being, you know, released. I think, all of them. I want to say I haven't found anything too big. There are some pretty cool blueprints and some audio files, but besides that, it kind of seems like everyone has found everything that was major in the game, which is always disappointing because, like, with Sister Location, one of the most exciting things about that game was you complete it, and then it turns out there's a whole nother, like, night system when you have to unlock the code and unlock the door and everything like that. And with this game, it's like you beat it and then you're done. I mean, it's still cool, though, because like the entire game was a giant, you know, surprise. So he definitely got us better with this game than he did with Sister Location for sure. But yeah, I guess that's really it for this video, guys. That is the 4 death screens. Like I said, I don't currently know if there's a 5th or a 6th or a 7th one. From my understanding, these are the only 4 in the game. But obviously, if you guys find one, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. I'm going to be checking through the game files probably all throughout today. And if I find anything else that's any more interesting, obviously, I'll come back on and discuss it for you guys in another video. But I think the next video we're going to be doing is probably on the blueprints, if there's anything major to discuss on them. Also, currently on Reddit, they're holding like a petition sort of thing where they want Scott to release an extras menu. I kind of agree with that. I mean, obviously, I don't want to overwork the guy, but I mean, if he's up to it, it would be cool to have an extras menu in the game. So if you guys want to check that out, you guys obviously should, because every other Five Nights at Freddy's game has an extra menu, but not this one. I think it'd be really cool to see like what went into making these animatronics, because there's so many of them, and you know, the artwork and the behind the scenes. and maybe even something secret, knowing Scott. I mean, I'm just saying, it would be cool. I don't know, let me know your thoughts. If you guys would want an extra menu, comment down below extras menu. I'd love to know how many of you guys would probably want one. I figured kind of everyone, but hey, you never know. But guys, I'm gonna end this video here. Of course, if you enjoyed, drop a like on the video down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.